Seriously. Part 1. Well, give it one more shot. Custom Weapons Part 2, yes! This has definitely been a while. Been quite a bit since I've been here, and everything seems so vaguely familiar. Anyway, before I actually get started with showing you actual stuff, why don't you go and subscribe? Show me that you actually like the content I create, so maybe I'll get motivated to create some more quickly. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. You can also join my Discord server down in the description. Anyway, my extreme laziness aside, let's actually get started.
Number 1. Detecting a selected item.
Okay, this is something that is extremely useful no matter what you're doing. If you can detect the specific item that a player is holding, you can do a lot. It is really simple to do. Okay, let's start out with defining what we want to detect. So let's just grab an iron axe. So we're going to detect when I'm holding an iron axe. So I'm just going to plop down a command block here, and I'm just going to execute as at A, and then we're going to use this selector and put the NBT and then in brackets. So now when any player has this specific NBT, which right now it's nothing, so it would be every player, but you can just type in selected item just like that, actually, just like that, and then colon. And now in these brackets is all the item data that you're going to want. So if you put like tags on it, enchantments, you can detect all of that different stuff. So we're just going to use the ID, and then we're going to do Minecraft colon iron axe, right, like that. And then we can run something. So let's, actually, we're going to have to do for this, and we're going to, let's just run particle flame, and let's just do it like this, and let's just do it like that. Okay, so now if we put this in repeating, I should have forgotten to turn command block output to false. So when I hold this, it should spam. Yep, there we go. That works. Okay. So now whenever we hold this axe, it will display the flame particles. Looks amazing. So now that just detects if we have any iron axe, not a specific iron axe. So if we want to make custom weapons, we can't just make a custom weapon out of every iron axe. That would be lame. That would just repurpose iron axes. So we want to make custom axes that will only, when you hold that certain one, will trigger something, which is pretty easy to do. Just give give add s. I'm just gonna do the iron axe again, and then in your little brackets, curly brackets at the end of iron axe, you can put anything you want. So let's say custom colon 1, and I have an iron axe now. It's both of these iron axes will display the particle because I didn't put any more. It's still only detecting iron axe. So I can actually remove this if I wanted. And if I actually go and, so in selected item, it's under tag. And then inside of tag, you'd put your custom colon 1. So now it's not only going to detect iron axes, but it's going to detect everything with the tag custom:1. So if I hold this axe, it doesn't do anything. But then if I hold this other one, it will show the particles. So that is something that's really helpful.
Number 2, right-click detection.
So this is very useful if you want to detect or make any sort of weapon that requires right-click detection. So detecting whether when you right-click or use an item. And there's only one item that actually allows you to do that without doing anything else, unless you're riding a pig, and that is the carrot on a stick. So this thing is really easy to set up. All you need to do is create a scoreboard. Scoreboard objectives add. I'm going to call it RC detect, and then we're going to do Minecraft.used Minecraft.carrot on a stick. We just set it up. So now if I do scoreboard objectives set sidebar, and as soon as I right click, it will come up on the sidebar there, and it will say I have right clicked. So that will go up every time I right click, and it will even go up if you hold right click. So to just detect that you're right clicking and do something, I'm just going to set another command block here, and you can do execute as at a scores equal. I'm going to do RC detect equals 1 or more, run, say hi. So I'm not going to put this to always active quite yet because I need to make sure this resets. So scoreboard players set at a RC detect to 0. So once you have that on top, then you can go ahead and activate it. So it'll say hi there. And now every time I click it, it'll say hi once. So every time I click it, it'll just say hi, and it will always reset it back. And that is how that works. So now you can actually combine the two previous things and create a custom carrot on a stick that will only detect when you're holding it and right-clicking at the same time. It will only do some. So let's actually do that real quick. So let's give myself a custom carrot on a stick. And let's just do custom:1. Okay, so now when I'm holding it, I get flames because of this command block. And when I click it, it says hi, but that says hi for everything. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add that other NBT of the selected item onto the one with the right-click detection. So if I do tag : and then inside that I do custom, right? There we go. So now if I right click on here, it doesn't do anything, but if I right click with this one, it says hi. And that will also display the flames. So we have a custom axe that only displays flames, and now we have a custom carrot on a stick that actually displays flames and says hi when you right click it. Nothing else does that.
Number 3, detected when you hit a mob.
Again, this is not that hard. It's a pretty simple concept. You're going to need another scoreboard as well, and that will be scoreboard objectives add, and let's add the objective as, let's see, attack. Let's just call it attack. Because what you're going to do is you're going to be detecting when you deal damage to anything. So it's Minecraft.custom: Minecraft.damage dealt. After you add that, you can just go ahead and start the next part, which is so this part isn't that hard, it's just kind of tricky. There would be one thing that would trigger it, but it's so unlikely it's not even worth worrying about. So you can execute as or at a scores equal, and then you do attack equals 1 or more, and then as actually, it's as at A, at E, and now we actually go to NBT, and now there's actually an NBT data that on for entities that to tell them when they were attacked, and it's hurt time colon 10s. I'm not exactly sure how the 10s goes in there, but it seems to work pretty much every time. And then you can do run say hi, and now this should say hi for either you or the other person or the attacked entity, and then we need to just reset the scoreboard. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to find myself a Vindicator. Hello, buddy. So I say hi every time I attack it. That can be done with just the attack, just telling you when to attack. But if you put as for both, Vindicator will be the one saying hi. And I can do that for anything. So if I do Drowned will be the only one saying hi. Vindicator won't say hi. If I attack them both at once with, say, Sweeping on a sword, let's get them both together. I didn't do that right. You can see 2 Drowns will say, there, we said it like multiple times there. So every attacked entity in the same tick that you have the attack score, they will say hi or do whatever you set the command to do.
Number 4. Empty this dumb video.
Wait, what? What?